courtside from the Expo. He's Chris Whitney. I'm Reno Notaro. Cleveland in their white visiting uniforms. And jumping center will be James Banks. And the big man, Osei Boyan. And we are underway here at the Portland Expo. J.D. Davison up high left. Swings it over to Peterson. Peterson backing his man down into the paint. He's fouled on the floor. So nice aggressive move by Maine, getting the ball to Peterson, and he didn't mess around. He went straight to the basket.
And you'll see that early and often tonight. You're going to see Maine's front backcourt try to attack the rim.
Shot clock at 10. Ball swung right side. Jordan Walsh drives, dishes inside, and unable to hold on was James Banks, and we have a turnover. 11:36 to go in the first period here from the Portland Expo. Walking it up the court is Sharif Cooper. He'll hand it off to Powell out high left. Excellent ball side cut by Ford. Pull it back out. There's a backdoor cut. Reverse layup for two for Sharif Cooper. And Cleveland takes an early 2-0 lead with 11:15 to go in the first period. Davison working one-on-one, spins in the lane, kicks it out, right corner. Walsh fakes and drives, pulls up, has the ball knocked away, and Maine will keep possession. These are the sharpest uniforms I think I've ever seen in basketball.
Really?
I love it.
This is our third time out with them?
I like the preppy look. Excellent pass, great cut. Tony Snell going from top of the key, top of the three-point line, and he flashes right into the paint, and a beautiful pass for two.
Wiley, veteran, showing the young guys how to move without the ball, get the open look, get to the rim.
No question about that one. Cleveland kicks it right corner, ball fake by Ford. Out high to Cooper. They'll swing it over to Osei Boyan. Bounce pass, another backdoor cut by Sharif Cooper, and a shot clock violation. Well defended that time by the Maine Celtics, and we're seeing Cleveland a lot of backdoor cuts early on.
Maine playing some good pressure basketball, but also working the help side defense very well. Cutting off the end lines, not letting anybody get up and get a clean look into the rim.
2-2 the score. Just underway from the Portland Expo. Sold-out crowd tonight. Turn around, Davison in the paint. Does not get the roll, and the Charge will push it. Cooper sees he has numbers, kicks it out right corner. There's a ball fake by Smith. Out to Cooper again. Rebound comes down. It's going to be a push-off on Jordan Walsh. 10-10 to go in the first quarter. He is Chris Whitney. I'm Reno Notaro from the Portland Expo tonight in Game 2 of this back-to-back Maine versus Cleveland.
Jordan just losing contact with his rebounding responsibility in the box out.
Cooper looking for a pass to Smith, top of the key. Shot clock at 5. Smith puts it on the floor and loses control. That's going to be off of Maine, and Cleveland will keep possession with 3 seconds on the shot clock.
Looking like Maine getting away with a little hands-on arm action there. And the big guy upstairs cleans that one up by Cleveland stepping out of bounds, Maine getting the ball back.
Under 10 minutes to go in the first period. 2-2 the score. Davison walks it into the forecourt. Up high right. Left wing to Peterson. Davison thought about it, top of the key. Back to Peterson. He pops out right wing. Pulls up, three-pointer off the back of the iron. Offensive board by Walsh. Excellent hustle. He drives up 2. Love seeing that from the young 6'6" guard. Cleveland quickly up the court. Cooper into the paint. Flings it out high left Ford. Ford puts it on the floor. Drives off the glass for 2.
One of Maine's bugaboos that's been here the last early part of the second half of the season is the second level of defense.
Walsh ball fake. Kills his dribble. Off to Snell in the corner. Hard off the rim. Rebound to Cleveland. 4-4 the score. 9 minutes to go in the first quarter. Smith up and under, and he gets Davison off his feet and draws the foul. Quickly off the bench for the Maine Celtics. Big man Kyler Kelly. Kelly checking in for James Banks. Smith to the foul line. Choppy play so far. Foul shot up and no good. Score remains tied 4-4 with 8:50 to go in the first period. Davison off the pick, pulls up, lob, backdoor. Oh, Kelly could not finish. Beautiful pass by Davison. Cooper quickly into the forecourt, right wing. Top of the key. Over to Osei Boyan. He drives, misses a layup. Rebound to Walsh. Walsh will push it. Walsh drives. Out to Davison. He'll fling it left wing. Snell. Thought about the three. Tony drives. Ball knocked away. Rebound comes down to Walsh. Walsh and Snell fighting for the basketball down low, and Cleveland gets possession. That's going to be a foul on Tony Snell. Checking in for Maine, DJ Stewart. Davison's going to take a seat. Snell also taking a seat. Actually, Davison's going to stay in. Snell takes a seat. Peterson, Davison, Walsh, Kelly and Stewart. There's a driving one-handed floater. He wants the call. No call, but he gets the bucket. Sharif Cooper for two, and the Charge leads 6-4. Under 8 minutes to go in the first quarter. Walsh, right wing, fakes the three. Now he pulls up. No. And the backside board comes down to Cleveland. Charge pushing. Cooper drives, weaving in and out. A little bit out of control, but he gets his offensive rebound. Off into the left corner. Driving move forward for two. 8-4. And the Celtics a little sloppy early on, both offensively and a little bit defensively. There's a lob. Peterson under control. Well done. Excellent look by Davison. And Peterson takes his time and puts it in. .15 seconds on the shot clock. Cooper, high right. He'll drive. Foul line. Kicks it out. Left wing. Smith. That's no good. Peterson with the rebound. Under 7 minutes. There's a lob inside the Kelly, but it's swatted away. Beautiful defensive play by the Charge. Cooper kills his dribble out high. Powell saves him. Osei Boyan. Cleveland works it around. Ford tries a shot. That one's blocked by Kelly. And Peterson will push. Excellent dish. Right side to Walsh, and Walsh wanted to hammer that down. But a well-played defensive move by Justin Powell prevented it. 6:33 to go in the.
You got to check it out. Make sure you subscribe.
Done. Done. 6:33 to go in the first period. I'm Reno Notaro. He is Chris Whitney, courtside from the Portland Expo. Cleveland Charge 8, Maine Celtics 6. And Jordan Walsh hits the foul shot, tying it up 8-8. Cooper skipping his way into the forecourt. Osei Boyan to Powell. Quick jumper, three-pointer up and good.
If you're Maine, you just got to break down the shooter there. You can't give these guys open looks.
That was a beautiful stroke by Powell. Just in rhythm, no messing around with the dribble. 11-8 to score. Walsh on the drive, and a little bit out of control that time by Jordan Walsh.
Coach Miller and the Celtics bench trying to say that Jordan Walsh was being worn like a marginal, and Jordan's momentum was taking him into that player.
Coach Miller was hoping for more than marginal. 6 minutes to go, and Cooper walks it into the forecourt.
That will also mean, though, however, Maine challenges that one, so now they don't have a challenge again the rest of the night, which we'll see if that plays out and comes into play later in the game in the fourth.
Cleveland comes up empty on the possession. Maine quickly up the court. Right corner. Flipping it back and forth. Peterson for three. That's no good. And the Celtics just a little cold to start this first quarter. Cooper into the paint, and he gets a whistle. Do we get the 1980s continuation on that one? No. All right. Side out.
Side out, baby.
Yeah. It's not LeBron James in that Cleveland. 16 on the shot clock, 5:25 to go in the first quarter. Cleveland 11, Celtics 8, and Cooper just dribbling around in circles. Let's say Bison. There's another backdoor cut. Bank shot and the whistle. Jordan, excuse me, that was not. That was D'Baji Walker cutting backdoor and a beautiful high-low bounce pass. Kind of a coach's nightmare doing a bounce pass in the paint.
The charged big man showing he's got great awareness and can distribute the basketball as well, which makes it harder when you get him inside that green if he can pass the ball like that.
No question. Walker off on the foul shot. 13-8 our score. Stewart into the forecourt. Looking for a pick. Stewart and Davison. It's a nice combo. A couple of guards. Stewart on the fake. Tries to turn the corner and throws it away. Another turnover for the Celtics.
Coach Miller really wants those hands up top. They were stopping DJ from getting to the corner of the spot he wanted to get to, leading to that turnover. And then a side note on that, Jordan Bowden tonight has changed up uniform number from the number 1 to the number 33.
Excellent. An homage to Larry Bird, possibly. There's a drive and a dish. A lot of muscling down low and another whistle. Otse Boyan showing his strength. We saw his touch bounce pass, and now you see his muscle inside. They're not going to give him the bucket.
I'd like to see Maine take this next minute and a half, 2 minutes, and speed this game up. They're letting Cleveland be comfortable here in the half court, getting balls into the block and the green area.
With only 8 guys on the roster, push it, wear them out.
It is, but defensively, their transition defense and their stats and the analytics and everything just don't line up to a game playing in the playing at a pace.
Yeah.
These guys like to really slow it down. I think they're around last in the league.
Davison open for three. Nice stroke from Davison, wide open. They sagged on him. He saw it and he drilled it. 15-11 the score. Cooper, that looked like a carry. No, they say a whistle.
Zaire Smith came with a backdoor screen there, but he got there about a step and a half too late. Jump stopped into the defensive player when he turned to spin.
4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Cleveland charged 15, Maine Celtics 11. Stewart bounce pass. There's a lob, back door, and a reverse slam from Kyler Kelly. Excellent teamwork. That's the ball movement you want to see. Jumper up and good.
Charge coming in still 3:30 to go in this first quarter. Charge shooting 54% from the field as a team. Maine only shooting 38.
Stewart. Shot clock at 9. Davison hesitation into the paint. Left hand for 2. JD. He's taking charge. Lucky he didn't get called for a foul on that one. Excellent block, Kelly. That is his 3rd block of the game already.
His 3rd block. He combined it last night. He's up to 8 blocks in this series here.
Turnover, and Cleveland's going to call a timeout. 2:46 to go in the first quarter. We'll keep it right here. 17-15. So a nice couple possessions by J.D. Davison, hitting the 3. And
I need Maine to give me a big play right now, get this sold-out crowd on their feet, get a little more energy in the building.
Cooper off the inbound, one dribble, 4-3.
Celtics giving him way too much space. You give Cooper 3 or 4 feet, he's going to be just not having a three-point contest the rest of the game.
Davison again drives, he'll spin in the paint. There's that elevation. Floater after the spin for 2. 20-17 the score, 22-20 to go in the first period. Davison's head might have been even with the rim on that one. Cooper, strong drive, nearly walks, and I think they're going to get him for a travel. So turnover, back to Maine.
Is it the 4th turnover for the Charge? It is
2017, Cleveland leading.
4 Charge turnovers, and Maine putting in 9 points off those.
Stewart high left, shot clock at 15. Stewart and Davison continuing in the backcourt. Stewart fakes a 3, then pulls up. Got it! 4-3. Ties it up at 20. But Davison really got this team going. His 7 points. And then Stewart with the 3. Now Cooper into the paint. Driving layup for 2. Minute and a half to go in the first quarter. 22-20, Charge leading. Stewart, high left. Looking for some help. Davison flashes high to the foul line. Quick move for 2. And J.D. Davison, 9 points, all coming here late in the first quarter. And it's really what ignited this team to get back in and now tie it up.
4 for 5 from the field. I mean, Stewart just made that last 3 ball. It's hard to believe that was the first point to him for the quarter.
Cooper to Bowen. That is, he got a little net, not total air ball. Maine with possession. Davison out high. Drives again into the paint. Another spin. Tries the up and under move and draws the foul. So there's JD being aggressive, staying aggressive. And as they stay aggressive, you see them make this run that they're on. .9 seconds remaining. Donald Carey checking in.
Cleveland not going to speed it up here and try to get a 2-for-1. They're going to play this out. You got about a, call it a 8-second differential. So Maine can get a stop here, get the defensive rebound. Plenty of time to get up and get another hoop.
Maine leading 24-22. Jordan Bowden, Carey, Stewart, Davison,
referee
and
came over
Walsh.
to report the fouls on DJ, and DJ pleaded his case and actually won us. They've switched the foul over to Don Carey Jr.
James Banks quickly off the bench. Checking in for Bowden. That foul shot is up and good. 24 all, 17.8 to go in the first period, and Maine can go for the final shot. Davison out high. Takes it left into the paint. Strong drive, kicks it out to Walsh for 3. Got it! Jordan Walsh. And that is how you end the quarter. For half of the first period, and then to end it the way they did, there's a groove now for the Celtics.
Yeah, using great ball movement, getting some spacing on the floor, allowing him to either take the open J if he has it, but if the lane opens up, he's also not afraid to go right to the rim.
27-24 as we start the second quarter. Reno Notaro and Chris Whitney with you from the Portland Expo. Shot is off the mark, and Walsh with a rebound. He ended the quarter with a triple and now pulls down the rebound. Davison, a little hesitation, strong drive, and he is fouled. They're going to say that one's on the floor. A foul on Aleem Ford. That'll be his first. Davison Banks. Carey in the lineup. Strong drive and bodies flying. I love the aggressive play of J.D. Davison. It's been the difference maker in this, this come from behind, this taking over the lead. His aggressive play.
But the crew they got on the floor right now, it's probably one of the bigger lineups that Maine's going with. You got Snell that'll be out on the wing. So when you get J.D. ripping down the lane like that, the defense you saw there collapse. They had about 4 white jerseys in the green paint. When he went in, he can flip it out to the short corner for a guy like Tony, or if Jordan can move, get open to him too.
Three-pointer from the corner, no good. The backside board comes down to Maine. 11-11 to go in the second quarter. Celtics 27, Charge 24. Snell out high, looking for the hesitation to Walsh. Walsh into the paint, steps through, and the ball is knocked away. James Banks could not hold on to the basketball. And a turnover. Bowen in. Maine with 5 turnovers in the first quarter, and they're still able to come out ahead. Right wing three-pointer is up and no good from Ford. Cleveland gets the offensive board. Now Carter, top of the key. He misses, and Tony Snell comes down with a rebound.
And the turnover battle is something to look at, because Cleveland doesn't turn it over as a team at all, very much. They're one of the better teams in the league at taking care of the basketball. So it's one of those things where they can create a lot from the other end. Cleveland takes advantage of that, and that's how they stay in games.
Shot clock at 6. Walsh drive, dishes, Banks, 4-2. Great drive, penetrate, draw the defenders, and Banks pounds it, 29-24. Ford, right, drives, loses control. That's out of bounds. That went off of Ford. That looked like Ford just lost control of it from my angle, which is probably not the best angle, but
you're going to get here's the angle you're looking for right here.
He did. He lost control, and that should be Maine ball, but it is not. 10:04 to go in the second quarter. Cleveland on the inbound. Shot clock at 10. Carter dribbles baseline, floater, up, no good. Tip, 4-2, Bowden.
I like what Maine's doing right here, getting in, getting up the court real quick, playing with pace.
Snell short on the corner, Jay. Gets the rebound. Walsh in some trouble. And it'll stay with Maine. (29-26), 9:40 to go in the second period. Carey back on the court for Maine. Davison, strong drive. Kicks it to Walsh. Walsh, shot clock violation. Quickly off the bench, Kyler Kelly. Kelly in for James Banks.
Kyler Kelly not quite to the table quick enough. The referees keep him on the sideline. He was getting ready to check in for James Banks, but Banksy will stay back out.
Shot is up and good for Carter. Strong three from Carter. Makes it 29-all. Snell left wing for 3. That's short. Rebound to Cleveland. Ford quickly into the forecourt. Wants the 3. Skips the pass. And now it's a drive by Smith, and it's on the floor. Carey fighting for the basketball. That's going to go out of bounds. And possession to Cleveland.
Cleveland ball.
Cleveland
Coach Miller going with a line change, hockey style, bringing in 4 fresh bodies. Banks, Walsh, Snell, and Carey go to the bench, and Slater, Kelly, Bowden, Peterson checking in.
Shift change. 8:48 to go in the second period. Cleveland on the inbound. Ford gets the lob. Right wing. He'll take it right side. Tries a dunk. Beautiful block by Kelly. His 4th block of the game. And off the drive, the shot is up and no good. Bowen. And Cleveland sets up the offense. Carter. Right wing to Ford. Top of the key. Up. Got it. Nothing but net. Strokes that one home, and Cleveland takes the lead 32-29 with 8:12 to go in the second period. Quickly off the bench is DJ Stewart. He'll check in at the next whistle. Backdoor cut. Kelly for 2.
Great job by Kelly, just coming from the weak side, using the baseline, going behind the backboard. Getting a great backdoor look from Davison, who lays it in.
That's 5 assists for JD. 3-pointer is up and good.
So last night, Cleveland started off 0 for 11 from behind the 3-point line. Tonight, 5 of 13 already, and is what is leading them to take this 4-point lead, 35-31.
JD, 11 points and 5 assists thus far. That shot is off the mark. Cleveland comes down with a rebound. 7.5 to go in the second period. Carter working it up high. 15 on the shot clock. Zaire crosses over. Block again, Kelly. That's 5, but Zaire gets his offensive rebound and puts it in. 5 block shots for Kyler Kelly. We got a whistle. Timeout on the floor. 7:06 to go in the second period. Cleveland charge 37. The Maine Celtics 31.
It's usually one that does this, and then I have to.
Well, what if I get it? If I get it right, do I get in trouble?
No, if you get it right, you just get a high five.
How about just a firm handshake?
All right, we can do that too. But we will get you. You'll take your guesses, and we'll get the answer in the second half.
There we go. When do you want my guess? There's a jumper from the foul line. That is up and good. Jordan Bowden, excuse me. We are in Maine after all. But Jordan, how about that elevation on that jump shot?
Great little teardrop from the free throw line expended. You know, the guy did average 17 points a game last year in Long Island. But he's just been here for a few short games for Maine.
Ford with a beautiful ball fake and a drive. That's going to be a goaltend. Cleveland 13-4 to start the quarter.
You watched Slater come out of nowhere.
Slater's son.
Go up left-handed to take that out, and then he also took out DJ at the same time.
6:35 left in the second period. Cleveland charge 39. Maine Celtics 33. There's left wing again up. This one is off the mark from Bowden. Smith, lob inside. That's swatted away. Rebound comes down. Stewart tries to split the bounce pass. Didn't happen. Left corner. Jumper is up. That is no good. And Maine off to the races. Another open shot. Whoa. A little bit off the mark. Peterson with the offensive rebound. Back out. Long shot. Slater. Back-to-back air balls.
Did someone move the rims?
How often does that happen?
Did someone? Is that 4 air balls in a row? Is that 4 in a row? Is that 4 air balls in a row?
Well, 2 in one possession.
Pretty sure someone has moved the rims back. It's at least 3 in a row.
Bank shot for 2. We'll hear all the cliche. Long shot up and good. Thank you, DJ Stewart. 41-36, 5:22 to go in the second period. What are the odds of back-to-back air balls in the same possession? We drive, we got a whistle, bucket is good. And it looks like they're going to count it. Strong, hard drive by Aleem Ford.
You see him come through. Slater gets him right across the arms. Great call. You can't debate that one. Ford's going to take it up and try to get one free throw here to complete the three-point play the old-fashioned way.
Banks in, Kelly out. Banks, Stewart, Peterson.
Big issue for the Maine Celtics right now is Ford knocks down that, completes the three-point play, is the fact that they're only +1 in the rebounding margin right now, and this is a game where they're expected to. The analytics show it. The season stats show it. Maine should win the rebounding margin by a hefty amount.
Stewart crosses over, a lot of dribbling to Peterson, right wing. Does not get the roll, and the rebound comes down to Cleveland. Charge, Cooper. Left wing, jumpers up and short from Powell. Rebound to the Celtics. Ball side cut, Stewart. He'll thought about it. Back to Stewart into the corner. Got it. Excellent ball movement from Maine that time. Nothing forced. And now Stewart 3 for 3 on three-pointers with 9 points and 3 assists.
And both teams shooting identical 5 for 15 for three-pointers right now.
All about multiples of 3. Up and good. Ford. 47-39. Cleveland Charge leading the Maine Celtics. Walsh and Davison are checking in. You know how I know that?
Because they're 2 inches in front of my face right now, blocking everything I can see.
Can't see a thing.
I'm watching the game the same as the folks at home.
I think Slater's got it. Turn around in the paint. Banks it in for 2. 3:56 to go in the second period.
Slater, great little spin move, gets up.
Strong.
Cleveland not doing the best of keeping him off his strong hand, the left hand, letting him spin back to it.
(47-41). Slater hits the foul shot. Makes it 47-42. 3:56 to go in the second period. Glad you're with us tonight from the Portland Expo in Portland, Maine. Reno Notaro and Chris Whitney. Second of a back-to-back against the Cleveland Charge. Cooper inside to the big man, Osei Bayon. 3:39 to go, 49-42.
Well, all the players that Cleveland brought to Maine with them have buckets in this game currently. Maine actually has 9 of the 11 guys suited up that have points.
JD drives, tries the banker, banks with the offensive rebound, and he is fouled. Jordan Walsh will check in for Brandon Slater.
JD just a little strong off the glass.
Can we get a dress shirt to match the Maine Celtics uniforms, or how about a tie? I'd like a tie.
You just have to
I would have worn that.
Visit your friends at LL Bean.
Yes. Peterson hooks that pass out to the big man. No good. Davison resets. Walsh drives, dishes. Banks near side on the block, blocking his man down, moving his man down, but wasn't going anywhere. There's a turnover by Maine. And Cooper is off to the races. Under 3 minutes to go, 49-42 the score.
Big man boo-boo there. You can't, if you have your back to the basket on the block like that, once you get past 2 dribbles, it's going to be a problem. He learned that quick as the defense collapsed.
Cooper, lots of dribbling, dishes to Ford, and Ford another three-pointer. He has 20 points, 7 of 10 from the field, 3 for 4 on threes, and Ford is pouring it on with 20 points and 4 rebounds. Walsh, left wing, got it for 3. And he was jacked up after hitting that three-pointer. 52-45, 2:18 to go in the second. The crowd just hasn't quite gotten into it tonight.
Got to get him that big play.
Yeah.
Sold out Expo.
Shot clock at 10. Powell off the pick, tries the bounce pass and throws it out of bounds. 2:03 to go in the second. And we've got a full timeout on the court. 52-45 our split.
I have rumors coming that there's a third game coming.
Are you a gamer?
I am not a gamer.
Nor am I.
I mean, I get into a little
rock, paper, scissors.
Little game action with the kid. My kiddos are only 6 and 8 years old with the Nintendo Switch, but my 8-year-old takes me to task.
My 20-month-old does none. He just dunks the basketball in the mini hoop. Turnaround, no good. And Cleveland off to the races. Smith sweeping to the hole. Nothing there. A little bit out of control. It looked like it was going to be a smooth play, and then it kind of blew up in the face of Cleveland.
I think Walshy may have been hit a little bit on his little take to the rim there. Someone from the backside came in and got that hand.
$1:34 to go in the second period. Cleveland leading Maine 52-45. Cooper, a lot of dribbling into the paint. Dumps it off to the big man. Finger roll for two for Osebayon.
Maine got ball watching there. Everybody got their back turned. Osebayon came in the backside of the drop pass, and they're lucky he didn't rock the rim on that one, but he just lays it in instead. But Maine's got to be a little more open there, keep our eyes on the ball and the defender.
Walsh and Davison in double figures. Right wing shot is up from Stewart. That's no good, and a rebound comes down. Gonna have a whistle. Looks like Banks will get called on that. Osebayon might have taken something across the head.
Talked about that rebounding number. Maine only +2 right now, up 20-18. The big problem is turnover numbers up to 10. They got the charge with 7 turnovers, which is getting up there for them for a big number for the total game.
Cleveland taking their time. Shot clock at 12. Cooper off the pick into the paint. Dishes to a flashing. What was that? That was Zaire Smith. Great cut by Smith. He just came flying through the paint.
This will should set Maine up, I should say, to get a 2-for-1. Look for them to come down, get a shot around the 35-second mark, maybe 38.
Smith completes the 1 for 2. 56-45. I believe this is the largest lead of the game for either team. Davison, floater, lob inside the Banks, who sends it in.
Okay, so at the 33-second mark instead, they're going to lob backdoor. But that'll set them up for a 2-for-1 here as long as they get this defensive rebound and get a stop on D.
32-20 Cleveland this quarter. After Maine came from behind and took the lead to end the first quarter. Shot clock at 15. Cooper rubs off the pick right side. Backs it back out. Shot clock down to 8. Cooper enjoys dribbling. Whoa, ankle breaker. Zaire, no good. And the ball bounces around. Ford gets it, throws it up. And are we going to say... Walsh called on the foul. And...
long rebound coming off that rim. Cooper went chasing it down. Walsh came chasing it down. Walsh is a big kid.
Cooper getting up very slowly, but he seems to be all right.
He's a guy that Cleveland can't. He's going to take it to the locker room right now by the looks.
Yeah.
Holding on to his right hip.
Zabaji Walker checks in for Cooper.
Cleveland already shorthanded with only 8 guys dressed, and Cooper's a guy they can't really lose, being the floor general.
No. Ford hits the foul shot. Back to an 11-point lead, 58-47. And Maine will have a chance for a final bucket to end the half. Stewart kicks it out to Walsh. And did he step out of bounds? He did. Steps out of bounds. With 1.4 seconds remaining.
Walsh with the 3 fouls. Coach Miller's going to pull him out. protect against that with his 1.4 on the clock.
Aleem Ford leading all scorers with 22. And the shot is up and no good. Zaire Smith misses the shot at the buzzer. But Cleveland will go into the locker room at halftime with an 11-point lead, 58. 11-point lead. We are set for the third quarter here from the Portland Expo. Reno Notaro and Chris Whitney with you on this, I'd say, seasonal Saturday night. No snow, not sloppy. And Cleveland tries to start with a backdoor cut. They had a lot of backdoor cuts early in the first quarter that were successful. Walsh on the crossover, strong move, but they're going to say an offensive foul. All right. 11:45 to go in the quarter, so Walsh called for the offensive foul, and now Cleveland back with their second possession. Same starting lineup for each team here in the second half. Smith drives, he'll dish it out on the right wing, a nice ball movement forward for three. That is off the mark and no good as Banks comes down with a board. And that could be the start of maybe Ford not having the same kind of a half. Peterson backing his man down into the paint, turnaround, 5-footer, off the iron, no good. And Cleveland comes down with a basketball. Still scoreless here in the third. Ford fakes the pass. Another three-point attempt is up. That's no good. And now Ford 0 for 2. Long pass up to Walsh from Davison. Walsh lays it in for two. And the first bucket of the second half goes to the Maine Celtics.
Maine getting out and running there with a long pass and a breakout by Walsh. And that's what I think Maine has to do here in this second half. They need to control the pace and make this turn into a track meet in their spots here and there.
JD's 8th assist of the game. And there you saw Ford with some open three-pointers that he missed. And a nice strong move with the left hand by the big man, Osebayan. 60-49. Cleveland back on top. Davison setting things up. Comes off the pick to Peterson. Walsh, strong drive, layup for two. That was just a smooth and slashing move. Cleveland quickly up the court, and Smith with the miss and the turnover. He fell down. JD to the corner. Walsh for three. Got it! And there you have it, 60-54. And the Celtics have quickly cut the lead from 11 down to 6.
Jordan Walsh up to 17 points now with a quick 5 points here in the second half.
7 straight for Walsh. There's a pull-up jumper off the mark for Cleveland. JD with the rebound. Nice and patient. Back to Walsh. Looks for the reversal. Peterson top of the key. To Walsh. Fakes the three. Takes it into the paint. No good. Follows with the slam. Jordan Walsh. And that got this crowd excited probably for the first time tonight.
Tonight, Northern Maine's up. Tonight's game is sponsored by Maine Potatoes. It's all about the county tonight at the Expo.
I have never been to the county, and I am obsessed with it.
You can ask the fans of UMaine Presque Isle that I've been to the county 2 or 3 times a year. And it's 50% good and 50% bad for me up there.
Smith for three. Got it. Nothing but net. Nice ball movement by Cleveland coming out of that timeout. 63-56 charge. Long three, Walsh. That's off the mark, and the rebound comes down to Cleveland. Cooper slowly into the offense. Foul line extended. He'll cross over into the paint. Tried the fake. Back to Ford. Now Cooper off the dribble. And he falls down. Turnover back to Maine.
Cooper thinking someone's feet from Maine got in there, maybe tripped him up a little bit. The referee says, no, you slid out of bounds.
8:32 to go in the third period. Cleveland Charge 63, Maine Celtics 56. Glad you're with us tonight from the Portland Expo, Reno Notaro and Chris Whitney. Incredible crowd again. Back-to-back sellouts for the Maine Celtics. Davison walking it into the forecourt. Snell on the left wing. Davison pulls up, right angle. Three is off the mark. Rebound kept alive by Walsh, and the ball is going to go off of the big man Kyler Kelly, who is in. Snell's going to take a blow. The New Mexico Lobo. And you just see the dominating play thus far from Walsh. Little reverse lay-in, 4-2. Aleem Ford's first points of the second half. That'll give him 24. Season high for Ford at halftime with 22, and he adds to that total. What a save by Peterson, as it looked like Davison was airbailing it, and Celtics going with some excellent ball movement. Reversal, Peterson, corner three, gets the roll.
Peterson, I think, thought there was less time than the 3 seconds on the shot clock as he snapped that corner three off really quick. And Maine shows the ball movement, how that really makes them successful. You see it every game when they move the ball and they move on offense.
Osei Boyan misses, gets his own rebound back, and puts it in for two. Celtics made a push, and Cleveland withheld. Davison drives, back out Peterson. He'll swing it on the reversal. Three-pointer is up, and no good. Up and over the rim by DJ Stewart. There's just something off right now with the Celtics.
The pace. There's not a real steady pace of this game. It's kind of start, stop. It's just muddied a little bit. You get a flow to the game, I think Maine's going to be firing on all cylinders offensively.
11 turnovers for the Celtics. A little fade away from the foul line up and no good from Cooper. Walsh, he's going to go coast to coast. Out of control, loses the basketball, turns it over. Charge, counter. Ford misses his layup, and now the Celtics are back up the court. Walsh wanted the three. Back to Walsh in the corner. He drives, lowers the shoulder, and that looks like it's going to be an offensive foul. Oh, no. Blocked. I said it was all the Celtics were coming down to the end thinking it was a charge, and the ref said block.
Walsh getting lucky there. It would have been his fifth foul.
Yeah. Bowden in. Kelly, Stewart running the point. Swings it left wing. Three-pointer is up. Slater, no good. Off the mark, 67-59 with 6:10 to go in the third period. Osei Boyan. Some fancy footwork there with the big man for two, and the double-digit lead is again for the Cleveland Charge.
Osei Boyan goes with the Euro. Little flip at the rim, beats the big guy, Kelly.
Floater, no good, and we've got a whistle. That's going to be a charge against the Maine Celtics. Again, the choppy play, not a lot of flow at this point.
No, it's getting, Maine showed the ball whenever, making the extra pass. They're scoring some hoops, playing downhill, making outside shot, and it's right back to that kind of one or two guys. The rest of the guys kind of ball watching a little bit.
Cooper off the pick. Powell not paying attention, gets the ball back. Off the mark, and the rebound comes down. Stewart quickly up the court, coast to coast, no. Peterson with the follow, misses, gets his own rebound back for two. Drew Peterson with the deuce. 5:20 to go in the third period, and
on February 17th of 2022, Cooper was a two-way player with the College Park Skyhawks at the time and dropped 37 points, 10 boards, and 11 dimes here at the Expo.
You heard it. Chris Whitney, straight facts. Great block. Another rebound comes down for Cleveland, and right now Maine cannot corral the basketball. 69-61, Charge leading the Celtics, 4:55 remaining. Stewart, three-pointer, Peterson. Nothing but net, and just like that, the Maine Celtics have cut the lead down to 5 with 4:38 to go in the third period. Shot clock at 15. Cooper, top of the key, crosses over, swings it back out. Three-pointer is up and good.
Man, Carter, you give him space, and he's just a bucket from the outside, knocking down the shot there.
Just no wasted effort right there. Peterson, another three. That's good. Tit for tat. 72-67. And Peterson, 13 points. Shot off the mark. Offensive board and the putback for Smith.
You got to love Peterson right now stepping up here. He's that guy that I was talking about. Maine needs someone to come in and kind of fill the voids a little bit where the men scorers, that we like to call the initials, DJ and JD, struggled just a little bit. Peterson's got 13.6 boards, 5 assists. Knocking down another three from deep.
Another three-pointer from Peterson. 3 Maine Celtics in double figures, 3 Cleveland Charge in double figures. Peterson now with 16 points. Walsh leading Maine with 19 points. That one is way off the mark. And out of bounds. 74-70. The Celtics staying in it, remaining calm. And now they're down 4 with a chance to cut it to 1.
The perimeter defense is so key. You see it there. If Maine can get out, get a hand on this guy's face, it totally changes the Charge shooting ability. Not that they're bad shooters, but you give them the space, they knock down the shot. You're there and you contest that shot. They're more apt to miss it.
Closing out on the perimeter, so important, and it has been on this run. Peterson feeling it. Wanted the pick. Slater. 8 on the shot clock. Stewart, little hesitation, pull up, short J, no good, too much, and that's going to go off of Cleveland. That went off of the Cleveland player out of bounds, and they completely missed that. 2:54 remaining.
Definitely off Cooper's leg. Not even a question.
Without question.
You have to ask what the referee's looking at there. He's the only guy that's 3 feet away.
74-70, Charge lead. Charge working around the perimeter. Carter steps back, little reversal. Shot clock at 6. Cooper drives, dishes inside to Bowen, and he draws the foul. Banks got a little ahead of himself on that. Walker in. Smith will take a seat. Ford leading all scorers with 24 points. Season high, foul shot no good. Peterson with the rebound. That is the 7th rebound for Drew Peterson.
Maine here, let's see some off-ball action here. Get some guys moving. See if you can't get into the paint, little backdoor cut.
Stewart, shot clock at 8. Stewart crosses over. Kicks it back out, Davison. JD, back to Stewart, left wing, three-pointer, rims out, no good. Charge up the court, three-pointer, Carter. That's no good. Offensive board, Ford. Brings it back out, tipped out of bounds by Peterson, and the possession will remain with Cleveland.
Cleveland doing a real good job on the defensive end. You can see it right there, that last defensive positioning. When JD tried to get into the paint, there were 4 white shirts with a foot in the paint, clogging up the middle and trying to turn Maine into an outside shooting team.
Osei Boyan in, Bowen out. Osei Boyan takes the inbound. Tries the backdoor bounce pass. He is a big man that is not afraid to throw the bounce pass. The backdoor bounce pass, to be specific. That went off of Peterson, then...
They got this one right.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that one.
Maine basketball. So once again, the Celtics can cut the lead to 1. Stewart and Davison in the backcourt. Peterson and Walsh. Davison spins in the paint, one-hand floater, gets the roll for 2.
This is a big quarter close right here. Maine's going to take this 130 and close out this quarter. 2-point deficit right now, 74-72, but got to get back in control of this game.
There's a whistle against the Celtics. That move by J.D. Davison was reminiscent of the ones he was making late in the first quarter that got this team back into the game. Very strong, hard dribble, and beautiful, beautiful touch, and gets the roll. J.D. first points since the first quarter. He finished the first quarter with 11 points. He now has 13. 13 points, 9 assists for the second-year man out of Alabama. $1:25 to go in the third period. Charge 74, Celtics 72. Carter on the inbound to Cooper. Cooper, a lot of dribbling. He loves his dribbling. Now Ford puts it on the floor. Left elbow jumper is short. Rebounded Davison.
Push it, push it, push it.
It's going to push it. JD, coast to coast, and the ball is knocked out of bounds, and it will remain with Maine. I like the aggressive play. Didn't really have the numbers, but he just decided, you know what, I'm going for it.
I just like they're getting out in transition, starting to push the ball and run it, because that is how they're going to be successful against this Cleveland team. I just don't see it.
Peterson on the inbound. Dangerous lob. Nearly turned it over, and it's going to go off of Cleveland again. 16 on the shot clock. 1:03 to go in the third period. Powell in for Carter. Smith back in. And Walker takes a seat for the charge. Peterson inbound to JD. JD will get into the offense. Foul line extended left wing. Loses the basketball. Stolen away. Cooper up the court. Lays it up and in for 2. 76-72. And just like that, it looked like the Celtics could get it in. And then Cleveland flipped it. Stewart's going to run the offense. Ian Davison in the backcourt. 8 on the shot clock. Stewart kills his dribble. Peterson, long three. Got it! Drew Peterson feeling the stroke tonight. 19 points on 5 of 8 on threes for Peterson. And he is keeping the Maine Celtics in this game. 76-75, Cleveland with the lead. Shot clock at 8. Game clock at 10. Drive by Cooper, floater up and in. Strong move by Cooper. And the Celtics can tie it going into the fourth period. Stewart drives and throws it away.
Banksy didn't have his eyes up on that one. He was coming in to watch for an offensive rebound, and Stewart flipped it to him and he was wide open.
That shot will not count, whether it goes or not. And we have completed 3 periods from the Portland Expo. We got a close ball game, folks. It looked like it could have gotten away from the Maine Celtics, but that's not the case. 17 points in the third, 5 for 5 on three-point shots, and we're seeing these highlights as we start the fourth quarter. Stewart off to Walsh. Walsh fakes, pulls up in the paint, some trouble, and he is fouled. I heard that slap. Peterson on 5 of 8, shooting on 3, 7 of 12 overall. Snell back in, as is Kelly. Stewart off the pick from Walsh. Floater in the paint for 2. 78-77, and we've got a basketball game, folks, here at the Portland Expo.
Almost as big as that drive and bucket by DJ is the fact that Usaboyan just picked up his 4th right before that on that foul.
Usaboyan back to the basket on the block. Pushing his man down. Short jumper from Smith, no good. Walsh comes down with a rebound, and he's going to push it. Smart job by Walsh, not getting out of control and getting into the offense. 15 on the shot clock. Stewart off the pick from Walsh. Shot clock at 10. Stewart to Walsh. Little jab step, kicks it back over. Stewart left wing, and that is off the mark, one would say.
That is a great chunk of shots this game that hasn't caught anything. It's actually been glaringly sticking out to me. I don't think I've seen this many air balls in a game.
Somebody must have opened the door. Shot clock at 12. Cooper with the spin, a pirouette. Steps back out. 5 seconds. Drive, dish, inside, and oh my goodness. Osabayan was hammered. 10:37 remaining in the game. Davison gets the call. That's his second foul. JD 1 assist away from a double-double at 13 and 9. And the foul shot is up and good. 80-77 the score. And the referee blows the whistle, something, it appears he's pointing at the clock.
We're just adjusting the game clock to 10:37.
4 Maine Celtics in double figures and 4 Cleveland Charge in double figures. Walsh and Peterson each with 19 for Maine. Stewart gets into the offense. Snell back in. Tony off the Walsh. Walsh foul line extended on the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Walsh into the paint. Floater banks it. No good. Rebound tipped around and pulled in by Cleveland. Ford, 3, no good. And he has gone cold in the second half after having a season-high 22 in the first half. JD, corner 3. Backside board comes down to Cleveland. And the Charge push forward. Cooper drives, dishes, right corner 3, up and good. Aline Ford with the triple. 83-77. And we've got a whistle, a blocking foul against the Cleveland Charge. Looks like that's going to go against Cooper.
With that 3 ball, Aline just
Actually, that was against Osabayan.
going up and adding to his game-leading 27 points. And you just look at the minutes played for these guys right now. I mean, you're talking about a long road trip they're coming on. Aline Ford's played 35 minutes of this ball game.
JD short on the 3-point attempt, and the rebound knocked out of bounds by Maine. Possession to Cleveland.
Cleveland's got 4 guys that have played 31-plus minutes. Maine's only got Davison right now that's just played 30. Everybody else is in the 20s.
They're young, they're fit. Cooper, floater, banks it 4-2. Beautiful play. That was a beautiful Beautiful, beautiful shot. Timeout. Coach Miller says, all right, let's talk about it. 5 and a pair of midweek games before back home on February 2nd versus Grand Rapids. That'll be our Maine Black History Night. Visit MaineCeltics.com for tickets. Nine to go in the basketball game. 85-77 Celtics with possession. 10 on the shot clock. Davison whips it out to Peterson. Three-pointer. That's short. And rebound to Cleveland. Charge now happy to take their time. Don't want to play not to lose. Powell with the drive and the dish. Carter. Shot clock at 2. Carter pulls up. 4-3.
Just a
wow
bucket. Peterson's hand right in his face. Cleveland showing no sign of fatigue.
None. The Celtics had it down, and now it's back to an 11-point charge lead with 8:10 remaining, 10 on the shot clock. Thanks, bounce pass inside. Peterson lays it in for 2. 21 points for Drew Peterson. His season high is 30. He'll need a few more to surpass that. .750. Long set shot, up and good. It's just, that looked like he was shooting a free throw. He had so much time.
It was. Last night, Brendan and I touched on Cleveland on this 2-week. Literally left Cleveland on the 14th. Big road trip that they'll finally go home tomorrow. They had one stop at home in between. But this is for Brendan. Cleveland has traveled 4,356 miles in 14 days to play on this road trip.
Wow. Triple up and good.
And now they're playing these games with just 8 guys at the tail end of it. So you just figure between the travel and everything else and the 8 guys, they'd be a little fatigued. But
yeah,
they got the 9-point lead with 7 to go here in the Expo. Even so, and make it 11 points as Cooper just beats the defense and gets to the rim and lays it in.
Crossover move, up and under, and 2 for Slater. 9-point lead. Last night, Cleveland, 8 threes. Tonight, 12 of 30.
13 of 31 now after Ford knocks that one down.
13 of 31. Live flowing stats from Chris Whitney.
42%. Ford just having an absolute
and we
ball
got a
game.
timeout on the court. 6:26 to go in the fourth quarter. Cleveland Charge 96, Maine Celtics 84. It's Maine Celtics basketball.
Pads the rebounding numbers and gets the drive of the game at the same time.
All right, a lot of work to do for the Maine Celtics with 6:26 remaining. 96-84. Stewart, Slater, Peterson, jumper, three-pointer, no good. And Cleveland will be happy to walk it up the court.
6:10 to go here in the fourth. I mean, there's still a ton of time in a G League game, but if you're Maine, you got to start getting some stops on defense and taking advantage of them at the offensive end.
Cooper crosses over, left-handed layup for 2.
And you definitely can't let Cooper just go down the lane,
Well, that was
get
just
to the rim without any trouble to lay it in. That's not going to help.
That was just a mismatch against Walsh. Walsh, three-pointer. No, sir. Peterson offensive board. He'll pull it back out. Cross court. Nice ball movement by the Celtics. And the backside board on the miss comes down to Cleveland with 5:30 to go. Bowden call and reach. First foul. And he will take a seat. JD back in. Stewart and Peterson, or Davison, excuse me. Stewart and Davison in the backcourt. Peterson also on the court. There's a drive. Well defended that time by JD. Carter saves it, but Stewart picks it up. Celtics will push it into the forecourt. Walsh thought about it. Stewart, strong drive, floater, just short, but he gets the whistle.
Ford not letting him land. Tuck up, bumped him in the air and landed on him. See him come down here, come in, go through him.
That can't feel good.
No, we're still in the regular, the G League free throw shooting rules where you shoot one shot for whichever value you're going to get. Here it's a 1 for 2. 2 minutes to go in the game. We'll switch back to traditional free throws. Maine still down 12, 98-86, 4:57 to go though. You got to get it done here at the defensive end.
Yeah, got to get a stop here. Not necessarily a 3 to counter the stop, but you need a stop. Shot clock at 5. Carter, a lot of dribbling. He'll spin, fade away in the paint, up, and no good. The follow. Smith hung on the rim. Rebound comes down to Maine. Stewart has the shot, open 3, right at the angle, and that is good. We've got a whistle, and now the Maine Celtics have cut it within 10, 98-89, 4:27 remaining in the here at the Portland Expo. The fan involvement. It's just a fantastic atmosphere here at the Portland Expo.
See if Maine can give the crowd something to get on their feet about and get loud here the last 4 minutes.
Ford flashes high, three-pointer. That is off the mark, and there it is, another stop. Davison's 17th double-double this season. Now with 13 points and 11 assists. JD out high, shot clock at 10. Little hesitation into the paint, steps through, nothing. Banker, no. Walsh can't hold on, and JD keeps it alive. Stewart, long 3, got it! Wow! That's what I'm talking about.
You get Walsh, you get JD working hard on the offensive glass, getting hands in there, tipping the ball, able to tip it out, a little swing pass over DJ.
Keep the ball alive, and Stewart, no hesitation. No hesitation whatsoever. 3:25, shot clock at 8. Long 3, that's no good. Backside toward Peterson.
Walsh getting a good job out there and doing a rim run. Drew thought about the pass to him, but pulled it back smartly, and now you got DJ going to the rim. He getting fouled. He's going to go to the line to shoot too.
Strong, aggressive move by DJ. Gets the whistle. Banks is going to check in.
Being able to score here without the clock running is even bigger.
I love seeing that. Slater coming off the court. Big high five to Banks. Did his job. Gave the team a lot of juice. 3:13 to go here in the fourth. Stewart, foul shot is up and good. We got a basketball game here, my friend.
And you look at that, we were just talking how it was, up to an 11-point lead there with 4:27-ish to go. Here it's 3 minutes to go, and it's a 4-point game.
Another miss and another rebound of the Maine Celtics. 3 minutes to go, 98-94. Walsh crosses over on the hesitation, thought he was fouled, and there's a steal by Cleveland. Ford in the lane, misses the bunny. Another miss by Cleveland, and the ball is on the floor. And they're going to give possession to the Maine Celtics. The Cleveland Charge missed 2 easy layups, and now they're going to challenge the call.
They're going to get a foul. They're going to foul on Cooper.
Yeah.
Coach Garrity of the Charge is going to take a timeout here, and he's going to challenge the foul.
It looked like an over the back. A lot of contact. Are we going to keep it here? I guess we are going to keep it here. Tonight from the Portland Expo, another sold-out crowd for the Maine Celtics. Cooper takes the inbound. Shot clock at 10. Cooper pulls up, foul line, jumper, off the mark. Rebound kept alive, and Maine comes down with it. JD quickly in the forecourt. Little no look. Back to Peterson, top of the key. Peterson looking for the shot off the Walsh. Fake, drive, inside, Walsh dumps it. Peterson for 2.
There.
Oh, baby. Beautiful, beautiful, unselfish play, ball movement, and it's a 2-point game, 98-96.
That's where you see Walsh's maturity start to come in, getting caught up in the game. He didn't go and force in a shot contest. He drops it off, and then
Smith counters with the triple. Zaire Smith, the former Texas Tech Red Raider, drops that bomb. 101-96. Peterson, great ball fake. Off the 3, and the rebound to Cleveland. Chargers will just walk it up the court. $1:45 to go.
Big possession here. Maine does got to get a big stop, not let him get up to a 3-possession lead.
Brief double team, and then Banks dropped off. Smith, another 3. Good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Zaire Smith. My goodness.
And Smith puts it out that 3-possession lead. I said, wouldn't be good.
Well, Ford has not had the second half, but Zaire Smith has come back with some buckets. Peterson. 1:10 to go, 104-96 the score. Need a stop here, 8 on the shot clock. Cooper's going to drive, takes it strong to the hole, no good. Peterson, and a pass up the court to Walsh. Walsh misses the shot. The foul? He was fouled. Strong move by Walsh.
Walsh used Ford's momentum against him on that one. He
Yeah.
beats him to the ball and gets a little touch foul. Jordan was behind the backboard too, so nothing was going to happen there. But he is going to have to shoot both fouls now. We're under 2 minutes, so traditional free throw rules now.
2 shots for under 2 minutes.
Walsh 1 for 1 from the line tonight. Make it 2 for 2. 20 points for Walsh, along with 7 rebounds and 3 assists. Banks will take a seat. Walsh's second foul shot is up and good. 104-98, 54.2 remaining, and Maine picks up in a full court press. Cleveland into the forecourt. Shot clock at 12, and Cooper is fouled out high by Stewart.
Maine with 2 fouls to give there before Cleveland gets into the bonus.
I was blocked on that one, so
Davis is going to pick up the foul there. He stops the clock in the foul. Usaboyan.
Usaboyan to the line. He is 2 for 2 from the line tonight, 14 points. And the first foul shot is up and good. 105-98, 39.7 seconds remaining.
He's your man. You're going to go after your foul and shooting 59% from the free throw line on the season. Knocks
them both
down calmly there.
Hits them both. Timeout on the floor, an 8-point Cleveland lead, 106-90. Peterson to inbound. Turnaround, baseline 3.
They're going to call it a 2.
Oh, a 2. A 2. DJ Stewart just a turnaround, flying away from the basket, and he hits the 2. 106.
The charge take Usaboyan out, the 59% free throw shooter, so Maine's going to have to choose someone else to go after, and they got
Kelly on the inbounder.
5 guys that can stroke it on the floor, though, to shoot free throws.
Kelly gets the inbound to Cooper, and Cooper is fouled by Walsh. It'll be Walsh's 5th personal foul.
Cooper shooting 79% on the season from the free throw line. He's an 83% shooter for his career.
So you're saying he's a good foul shooter, but this is his first attempt tonight.
Or I'm trying to give him the hometown broadcaster's jinx. Outperformed me on that one, knocking down the first one.
107-100. And he hits them both.
Cleveland doing just a great job from the free throw line now. 4 for 4 here in the last minute.
Yep. 10 of 13 on the night from the foul line for the Cleveland Charge. Not a lot of foul shots, but they're hitting them. And that's
Get steal or foul coming on the inbounds. But this would probably be the only time right here you're going to get it quick too. But they do get the advance of ball. They're going to go far side out of bounds play with Davison inbounding. Someone's going to come off a screen curl right here, and I see Davison probably looking for the 3 ball.
And JD throws it away, but Walsh hustles back and gets possession.
Now you need a 3.
Up to Peterson. His 3 is short. Gets his own rebound back. Stewart back to Peterson. Peterson, kind of a fadeaway 3. 108, 103, 11.5 seconds remaining. I've seen crazier finishes.
Cleveland just played unbelievable, no fouls, perimeter defense. Peterson wanted to shoot the ball 2 different times. They had to swing 17th of the season.
Need a steal. Some type of a tip. And Cooper is immediately fouled by Peterson. That'll be his 3rd.
Drew Peterson, 26 points, 12 boards, and 6 assists. It was a heck of a game.
I'd say.
And then you got JD, who had his 11 assists, 6 boards, but 13 points. Jordan Walsh, though, with a heck of a game. I got to say that. 21 points, 7 boards, 3 assists, but made some great strides in when he's not forcing the ball up to the rim and dropping off to looks and passes, but he just couldn't make up for the threesome of Cooper, Smith, and Ford for the Charge with 22, 23, and 30. Sharif Cooper quietly with 22 points, 14 assists, and 8 boards.
And he hits his 4th consecutive foul shot. 110-103.
Sharif Cooper was our triple-double guy, last one to have one
Yeah.
here for an opponent for Cleveland. Almost 2 boards short of one right now.
I thought it was Taco Fall.
That's right.
What do I know? Davison, inbound, Peterson off the pass. That's no good. And Maine's going to let it run out. Their final score from the Portland Expo. The Cleveland Charge come to town and get a split with the Maine Celtics tonight. 110-103, our final score. We'll take a break.